Welcome back. So here we are back in our cops and robbers game. Let's remember where we left off. So the green arrow is the robber, the black one is the cop. Cop reaches robber, stops, says I got you, and then draws a square. And one of the problems right now is that the cop will continue doing that forever. And the robber stops. So this is a good time to think about what exactly, I'm going to clear the stage, what exactly do we want our game to do in this situation? So this is where you might look back at your planning sheet and think about your game overall. Think about, what do I want to have happen when the cop catches the robber? Or whatever, when they meet each other. So I think what I want to have happen is I kind of want to have the game start over. So as the robber, you're always running from the cop, and if the cop catches you, it's like, shucks, start the game over. And maybe when the game starts over, we change something. Maybe the cop moves faster now or slower. Maybe we change the score. Something happens. So let's figure out how we can start the game over. So from here, we draw a jail, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the ask block. I'm going to say, so we're going to draw a jail, and then we're going to say, would you like to play again? Question mark. So, would you like to play again? Now we need to do something with the answer for whatever the player responds with. So we're going to use an if statement, and this time I'm actually going to use an if-else statement. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my operators for equal. I'm going to grab my answer. So again, whenever you ask something, it sets this variable called answer. And I'm going to say, is answer equal to y? And again, this type of block, this diamond block, is called a predicate. It always returns true or false. So right now it is returning false because answer, if we drag answer out of there, I can see what answer is right now. Answer is nothing. So nothing is not equal to y. So I'm going to drag this into the if here. So if answer is equal to y, so if the user presses y, then I want to reset the game. If they don't press y, meaning that they don't want to play again, I'm going to stop everything. So I'm going to put the stop all block in the else. So that's just the end of the game. Maybe we could say something. We could let's add a say good game, see you next time. Okay, good game, see you next time, and then program stops. But if the answer is yes and they want to play again, what should we do? So this is when we're going to get into something kind of interesting. So we're dealing with two sprites, and you'll notice right now that our forever blocks are attached to this when green flag is clicked. So I'm going to actually detach these, because what I want to do is I want to actually attach these to when we reset the game. So I'll show you how to do that. So we're going to use something called broadcast and receive. So receive, when I receive, works exactly the same as when green flag is clicked. So when you click the green flag, all of these blocks that say when green flag is clicked, that one and this one, are going to start. And so these broadcast and receive are exactly like that, except for we can make up different messages. So it's not connected to the green flag, it's going to be connected to some part of our script. So in some part of our script, I'm going to broadcast a new message called reset game. Okay, so that's going to broadcast the message reset game. And now all of these, when I receive, and when I receive reset game, these are all going to start. So I'm going to have one in my cop sprite and one in my robber sprite. So this is going to be reset game. So now, what do we want to have happen when we reset the game? Let's think about it for a second. Maybe I want to move my players, my cop and robber, to a certain position. Maybe I want to put my cop in the bottom and my robber in the top. Maybe I want to change the score. Maybe I want to do a bunch of things. But eventually I also want to start the game. And currently the game is all controlled within these forever blocks. So I'm actually going to drag the forever block into the reset game. Okay. And then another thing that I'm going to do, so I still have my when my green flag is clicked, and I still want my green flag to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a broadcast to when green flag is clicked to broadcast reset game. So I'm basically just connecting green flag to reset game, that message, and then that is going to trigger these two. So let's do that over here also. Or sorry, that's not receive, that's broadcast. Okay, so let's see how this works. So I got you. Okay, would you like to? So that's because, so that's a bug that we should fix. Okay, so I press Y, enter. Okay, game starts again. Boom, I got you. Draws a square, asks me would I like to play again. Yes, I would like to play again. Boom, got you, draws a square. Let's say no. Good game, see you next time. Boom, the game is done. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Let's try it one more time. I want to just make sure that things are working the way I want them to. Okay. Got you. Draws a square. Would you like to play again? Yes. Oh, draws a square. Okay, yes. So I would say that that's pretty cool, and that's like more of a complete gameplay. So maybe tomorrow we will add a score, and maybe we could add some more fun things that happen when these two sprites interact. But for today, I think that's good. All right, see you tomorrow.